Yes. Now, this oath, yeah, that you say you're not liable for what you have sworn. Yeah. Just give me all those oaths again in each and every state of the United States. Now, I'm not concerned about the employees of the federal government. Yeah. You swore that you would take an oath to support and defend the Constitution and this jurisdiction that you say you do or don't have. Right. It's not a concern to me. See, until the actual day and time of the lawsuit, yeah, where you're questioned about what do you have knowledge of, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you respond to emails. What matters is at the time of the actual lawsuit, when you say, well, I do know of the crime, yes, of abuse, violence, yes, and the refusal to support and defend the individual state constitutions and the United States Constitution. I've always looked at the situation as the possibilities. Now, this insanity known as the individual governments of the United States of America, total lack of reason to not support and defend the Constitution, inclusive of all the amendments of the Constitution. Yeah. There is no reason why your memory or your intelligence would prevent you. Now, if you remember, you're swearing in, and there's the thought of the skeletons in the closet. Yeah. Quite often, an oath of office will leave office with all the problems of their administration in the closet for the new administration. And I know we just had a big swearing in on January 2nd of this year, 2019. Yeah. And my thought is, I don't really care what gender you are, female or male. Ooh. I care about the sworn oath of office and who it was that signed, yes, that subscribed, that they personally witnessed you swear to the support and defense of the United States Constitution without mental reservation, without any purpose of evasion, without any allegiance to any other form of government. Now, male or female, it's gender neutral. Cha. So why don't you give me all the new oaths, yes, that just got sworn in on the 2nd? Yes, because it could be that Judge Landis, as the judge for the last 14 months, said, I'll leave it for the new judge. Yeah. When you think about the skeletons in the closet and all these unfinished businesses that you leave, yeah, there is an immense amount of possibility for crimes that you were sure you'd never get convicted of. All that property that you get, or have gotten. Yeah. The possessions that you own while in office, before you went into office, and for all of those that are no longer in office because of the election of new representatives and senators and state legislatures. Why don't you get me the new job of the old oath of office? Now, let's say you're no longer a senator or representative of the United States of America. The 2nd of January, the new person, gender neutral, yes, is sworn in and you're no longer in office. I'd like to know exactly what you plan to do after your time in Congress. Yes. Executive branch appointees. And then every state legislature and all the state governments and all the state judicial branches. Well, you said I'm not in office anymore. I'm available for employment. Now, let's say you're only making $175,000 a year as an elected oath of office for 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 20 years, however long you were there. And you thought it's payday. Good for you. Good for you. Give me every corporation, yes, that has employed, yes, as well as all public deities. Oh, entities. Somewhat synonymous if you think about the word deity and entity. That thought the employment of a previous government employee would help enrich their businesses. Now let's say, okay, you know I can sue that oath of office that is no longer in office because I've been sending emails for 3 years about my right to due process being violated. Yes, the petitioner having no liability and no penalty of perjury for not signing the actual court order. Yes. And then it was issued for 10 years so that you, as the court commissioner, yeah, could victimize the petitioner without her acknowledgement. Pooch! You could victimize myself without any due process, and you could ensure, yes, that my sons would be in the wrong grade for the whole time that they're in the public school system. That's right. Now, as much as you wouldn't think I'd sue every corporation right now, oh, but I would. I'd sue them for knowingly employing any oath of office, yes, that has the liability for the support and defense of the Constitution of this great nation. Now, for all of those corporations, oh my gosh, look at what you arranged for as soon as you were out of office. I will sue them for the knowledge of employing an oath of office right now. I'm sorry, look at the possibilities today. The actual liability of any corporation, right, any charity, pooch, any government agency or department, yes, employing, chairman of the board, pooh, any individual right now, pooh,